100 pure men at heart. For their sake, that Biafra will be restored. Not those who think that we do what we do for one or two ulterior motive or gain. If you can do this better than myself, please come. Because we love leadership. If you can do it better than myself, please come. I will gladly support you, as I did for 18 years before IPOB came, or before Chukwuka Kabema determined that IPOB should come. Biafra needs you. Your land needs you. If you fail to serve Biafra, Fulanese will take over, and then you have nowhere to go to. Was it not in Canada that somebody was raped? A man and a wife. They raped the man and they raped the wife. Is that not true? And the man is living in Canada, isn't it? And 9-year-old daughter as well was raped. Now you know you're no longer safe. It is therefore in your interest to support IPOB to ensure that Biafra is restored. When such a person heard about IPOB and what Biafrans are doing, I'm sure he was dismissive of it. Now he has gone to the zoo to witness firsthand what the zoo is like. Are you waiting for it to happen to you and your family before you learn that only IPOB can save everybody? They say we are fighting for Biafra because of oil. And I say to them that all the oil in Biafra land is in Igbo territory. Are you doubting me? Go and get a map of all the oil pipelines in the zoo and you'll be shocked. We say we want Biafra. People don't understand us. But I'm sure from today you will.
Yes, sir.
Understand what we are doing.
Yes.
Because we are fighting for you, for your survival and that of your children. You are in Canada. Your kids probably don't speak Igbo, or Ijo, or Efik, or Edo for that matter. Let me tell you the truth. Your children will marry outsiders. And when that happens, your name will be gone. The name of your family will be permanently erased from the face of this earth. Because there is a name where we come from, it's called Ahamefule. If we all decide to remain in Canada forever and ever, who is going to build our land for us? That's what I'm asking. Who's going to do it for us? Who will build our land? You know, we like to come to Ebo Gerege. That is where we only attend meetings and summons where we know we have jollof rice. When they say to you, you have come, that you overshadow the so-called Niger Delta, you say to them that we never conquered anybody before. We are not conquerors. Hausa conquered all their neighbors. Fulanese came and conquered Hausa. Yorubas left Ife to conquer all those around them. But we never conquered anybody, but we are warriors. We fought the British for nearly 100 years before they destroyed Arochukwu in 1904. We cannot dominate anybody. We are enterprising, we are blessed.
Yes.
We are blessed. Anywhere we go to, we bring light. So people misinterpret and they misunderstand it. They do not see it as the blessing and grace of God They see it as a trait of dominance. In Biafra land, everybody will mind their business. I repeat, in Biafra land, everybody will mind their business. Igbo people will stay in Igbo land and make laws in Igbo language. Efiks will stay in Efik and make laws in Efik language. The same thing applies to Ibibio. The same thing applies to Isoko, to Robo. Anybody that wishes to be alone, you will be alone and on your own. The same way we were before the white man came. So there will be everlasting peace. That is the constitution that people are afraid of. That is what the zoo doesn't want to see come to light. But we are resolute, we are determined, and we are focused. And if what I'm seeing here today is anything, in fact, what I started seeing from yesterday is anything to go by, then I can assure you that Biafra is a lot closer than we think. Those of you in Canada, you are like the country that you're in it. Yes. They don't make noise, but they are very, very effective. Canada is a morally upright country, I'm being honest with you. Morally upright. Yes, they are. If you violate the rights of your people, this Canada will withdraw the ambassador from there immediately. Very straight. I don't know what the Queen is still doing as the head of state.
Man.
If you people can emulate Canada, if you can emulate Canada, have the same conscience that this country has, believe me, we have no problem. Only you here can give us Biafra. I want you to understand something this evening, that regardless of what we do, that Biafra is going to come. If you sit down and do nothing, the Fulanis will take us over, because they are in a hurry. As they are in a hurry, so too should we be in a hurry to restore Biafra. Is there any reason why Biafrans in Canada cannot work with one accord under the leadership of this man, team? You all know him, don't you?
We do.
You know him, don't you? We do. Some of you came here because of him, is that correct? Eh? 100%. Is that not correct? Because of that thing that we have in us about truth, consistency, and transparency. That is why you are here. And I assure you, on this very day, in this very town, or should I say in this very city of Toronto, that we shall see Biafra in our lifetime. Yes. And as that is happening, you will write this one down. By the time that we are done with the zoo, the name Nigeria will no longer exist. That is why we say that the zoo must fall. It must fall. Never to rise again, the zoo must fall. I know that some of you are like me. I got to Canadian border and they gave me a form. They said, where were you born? At that moment, I was overcome with fear. I kept saying to my assistant, what are we doing? Should we write Nigeria? So I looked for Biafra. There was no Biafra. I said, what do we put? Do we put maybe Seychelles or somewhere else? That is how terrible the zoo is. I have nothing with them, but I cannot even come into Canada without being afraid that the name Nigeria could cause me problems. And some people say they are from Nigeria. When somebody asks you where you come from, please tell them that you're a Biafran. If they ask you where, you say it's on the eastern part. It's bordering Cameroon.